Hello, my name's Maria Schmitz. Today I'd like to read Hurricane Story from 1903, another of Olive Senior's poems. Time and time again, Grandmother plucked bits of foul coop from the penguin fence. Grandfather drained his fields, shored up their lives against improvidence. When the earth baked hard again, into the forest he walked to cut the thatch, to patch his house. Corn drying in the husk he hung from the rafters, while afu yam and sweet potato ripened, safe from breeze blow, underground. When the wind rose in '03, he opened his tin trunk, took his good clothes out and packed the corn in. Granny topped it with cassava bammies and chaclata balls, with a nutmeg and cinnamon leaf tied with string. After the storm, Granny would extract milk from fallen coconuts, make coconut oil to fry the bammies, grate corn to make porridge, melt the chocolate in hot milk with cinnamon and nutmeg to give us courage. In those days, storm warning came by telegraph to postmistress. Living in the bush, grandfather couldn't see her rush to broadcast the news by posting a black flag. But he was the seventh son of a seventh son and could read signs and interpret wonders. So when the swallows flew below the roofline, when the sky took on a special peach glow, when flocks of birds sailed west over the hill, when clouds banked at the far side and the air was still, he knew it was time to batten down. Into the house Granny brought her goat and fowls, though in the excitement 2 birds fled. Grandfather knew just when to board the last window up and brace the door. Noah's Ark was never as crowded and wet. Thatch blew about and whipped our faces. Water seeped in, but on grandfather's bed we rode above it, everything holding together. For my grandfather had learned from his father and his father before him all the ways of orchestrating disaster. And my grandmother, schooled on sand keys, led us in singing. In our frail bark, in total darkness, we passed through the eye and out the other side, till all was still. When grandfather opened the window, the sun was shining. Granny hitched up her skirt and petticoats to unseemly heights. We children had never seen so much skin. Stood waist deep in the water in her yard and searched the blue skies for a sign, as Noah's wife did. She found it when her missing sensi fowl and favourite leghorn rooster turned up safe but ruffled, having spent the night together in the hole in the cotton tree. And as we put our lives back together, I, too young to be schooled yet on disaster, spent my time watching that sensi fowl, that strutting leghorn rooster, dying to be the first to see the strange bird fated to be born out of that great storm.